good rejoice, beautiful creatures, or should I say creators. Now I know you're probably thinking, geez, what conspiracy theory he's going to throw at us today. But I'm not going to do that at all. I'm actually making this video to face some of my own personal fears. Because I can't be telling people to not buy into fear and, don't live in fear when I'm running around with a big sack full of fears myself that I'm not taking care of. And I can't be running around telling people that Earth is the anagram for the word heart. Take the H from the end of Earth, put it at the front. We live in the heart realm. We should live by a heart and follow a heart if I'm not doing that myself. Even since I was a kid, my dad used to say, it's okay to get scared. Everyone gets scared. It's just what you do when you are scared. And he was right. Like, courage isn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it, And I thought, well, since I'm making this video to face some fears, I might as well share with you a little story of a fear I faced a couple of weeks ago. And that was public speaking. So I'll give a bit of a rundown of how this all come about. Like, I turned 39 back in October, and I sat down myself that day and started looking at some things where I felt fear was holding me back in life. And so I wrote down a list of things, and I figured that if I could, at least face that, it would make me grow and be a stronger person. And that was like, I think my birthday was like a Tuesday, and this story comes out on a Friday. It was when Canberra played the Storm up here in Brisbane, and I'd had a few beers with the boys after work, because they're top blokes, so I don't mind having a beer from. I hardly drink anymore, but I'll have a beer with the boys because they're excellent, And so I had a few beers, jumped on the train. The train was pretty busy, and I was feeling quite jovial, I sort of struck up a conversation with the back half of this carriage. And, we got chatting, and I told him, look, it was my birthday this week, and one of them asked, what'd you get for your birthday? And I just said, a list full of fears. And then I thought, that just hit me, carpe diem the shit out of this moment. And I said, actually, one of the fears that I had written down was public speaking. And I writ something a while ago. It's on my phone here. Do you don't mind if I read it out? And hopefully it'll help overcome some of those fears. So I pulled out my phone and I started to read. And I said, we are ruled by an elite group, a wealthy group of psychopaths who own the world's banks, that control our governments and own most of the world's Western media. And as soon as I said that, I felt the tension in the room go up. There was resistance there, I was going against some of their beliefs, but I continued. For centuries, they've funded both sides of every war for exuberant profit and have manufactured the consent of the public through the control of their media machine. This extremely wealthy 1% of the world's population own 98% of the world's wealth, while we fight over the scraps that are left. We have been programmed and controlled by the use of psychological manipulation, which has been set up and put in place, and it is so effective we don't even realize it's happening. We assume television is honest and for our benefit, and don't think it could be used to television that only benefits a select few. We think because we choose the channel, pick what program we want to watch on our screen with a camera in it called a monitor, that the power is in our hands. Because we pick our selection with our remote control. We don't think that we handed over power or our selection could be used in any way remotely to control us. We search through the TV guide completely unaware that the TV guides. Yet there it is, folks, written in the words in front of us, the truth hidden in plain sight. Propaganda is now called public relations, manipulation is now called marketing. Our television is filled with negative emotions that keep us trapped. Fear, doubt, division and disease spew into the lounge rooms of homes every day. We are continually bombarded with negative feelings or frequencies that lower our vibration nearly every single day of our lives. No wonder we get sick. You see, the universe we live in is a field of energy, a quantum field of unlimited potential. And everything seen and unseen are simply patterns of that energy. This energy field is conscious in a way not yet fully understood. Whether we know it or not, every single person and every living thing has its own unique energy field. A field that surrounds, penetrates, and extends beyond our physical bodies. This electromagnetic field is made up of varying types of frequencies or vibrations. It is a constant flow of energy that we radiate throughout the universe, which define the unique spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical makeup of an individual. This field is strengthened or weakened by the energetic messages emitted from our thoughts and emotions, and has a profound effect on our personal lives and the collective life on this planet. Negative thoughts and emotions seem to distort the natural structure of this field, vibrating the field into a disharmonious pattern which radiates out in the universe in discoherence, and in essence puts the body in a state of dis-ease, hence the word disease. When our energy field is low, it becomes distorted and weak. It becomes imbalanced and charged with low vibrations, which cause disease in our mind, spirit, and eventually manifest in our bodies. Research show that when the heart and brain are in a coherent state, they operate in synergy, synchronized energy, on a harmonic level with the universe. When we feel positive emotions and feelings, the heart beats out a very different message or signal to the universe. We are fundamentally and deeply connected with each other and the planet itself. These energy fields are that connection. Emotions and feelings, or the state in which we are vibrating, is a language of its own, the language of the universe, our emotion, energy in motion. Every human being on this planet has a relationship with this field, so we should all be aware of our emotional states. Certain heart-based feelings like love, gratitude, appreciation, kindness, forgiveness, and compassion are high vibrational frequencies and are emitted from our bodies and mirrored out into the Earth's field, and everyone on Earth benefits. The human spirit is more powerful than any virus or vaccine. The elites know this and have tried their very best to sever our connection between our personal relationship with ourselves, each other, our connection with Mother Earth, and the field that connects us all. Remember, the word Earth is anagram for heart. Our Earth has an electromagnetic field that extends 6 feet past our physical bodies, and no wonder they want to keep us 6 feet apart. But I believe the dawn of a new age is upon us and people are waking up. People are waking up to the fact that we are far greater than our physical bodies. Waking up to the fact that we're more powerful and more connected than we have ever been told. Waking up to the fact that reality doesn't have to be this way, with war, greed, famine, homelessness, disease, that it was set up this way. Waking up to the fact that the people that set it up for the benefit of themselves and not for the benefit of us all. We are not part of the universe, we are the universe. There is a universal intelligence that is part of everything and everyone, and we are connected to it. Let's listen to it. Let's send love to it. Don't let fear put that inner fire out. Let's send love out into this field so that everyone on planet Earth benefits. And let that loving feeling inside of us feel so powerful that it rekindles the potent loving force of our human spirit. And I read that out at cricket's silence. No one said a thing, right? Except this one lady, she clapped. That was beautiful, and I learned a very, very valuable lesson that day. And if I was to do that again, the one thing I would change I'll wait to the end of the train trip to tell that story or read that out, because I'd given up my seat so a lady could sit down, and then I had to sit there stand there for 30 minutes while everyone stared at me real weird, and it was real uncomfortable, it was real awkward. But, it helped me grow to become a better person, and, well, I hope so anyway, And anyway, I just wanted to say, man, it's Christmas time, love is a verb, love is a doing word, we got to know love, and we got to show love, and we got to grow love, But yeah, thanks for your time, thanks for listening, and, much love to y'all. Thank you.